I want to talk about 3 different topics, basically. One of them is going to be, will internet TV services be the future of watching TV in the UK and probably around the world? The other is BBC Freeway Box, and a little bit of a glimpse of the new channel, Leland DJF Tech. So, subscribe to Leland DJF 1, let's get on with it. So I also got this topic will also include my honest opinion about ITV and STV, if I should buy it or whatever, and read in your comments as well. So subscribe to Leland DJF 1, like the video, turn notification if you enjoy anything like this. So let's get on with it. So since around 2021, I assume, when Sky introduced Sky Glass and Sky Stream, these were internet-only versions of, you may know as Sky Q. Now Sky Q has been around, and you already know it's been around since 2015. I made like 2 videos on it. But to be fair, the genuine question is, do we think there's going to be we're going to see internet only boxes? Yes, but I feel like it's not. To be fair, around like 2040 or something, satellite TV will kind of no longer be a thing. Like, generally, it's been obviously assumed that it will be by around 2030, but more around 2040. So that's like 20 years away from then, when satellite television just goes obsolete. And that would mean, because generally, to be fair, SES and Sky extended a satellite contract for TV services, and SES provides all the Sky Q boxes for satellite and many other stuff, including RTL, maybe, and all that. Now, generally, all this is how Sky gets their satellite things. So it's already been known that Sky had extended a satellite contract with SES until at least 2029. So 4 years away from now, until whatever goes down with satellite television in the UK. Now, will this do anything wrong? Well, probably not. Well, maybe they will extend it, but I feel like then this is going to be their last deal in a partnership to extend the contract. So I'm pretty sure by 2029 we won't be able to watch Sky Q anymore, or any satellite boxes in general. SES will also continue to deliver RTL Deutschland's family of channels in SD, HD and Ultra HD from its Prime TV neighbourhood at 19.2 degrees east. And speaking of Deutschland, or Germany you may call it in English, you may see this video on the Leland DJF Deutschland channel, which is this channel, and you can just watch an audio dub of these videos on the channel. I might be watching some on Leland DJF too, but who knows. But back to it. I made a video back in April talking about Sky Q Plus, and in that video I basically pretty much put of Sky Q as to be a satellite free TV box like Sky Q and Sky Stream. Now, I don't think I do want it to happen. I don't know if they will do it anyways, because they want people to move over to actual satellite free TV channels or boxes like Sky Glass and Sky Stream. I'm saying that usually very frequently, but I'm just saying I generally want to see a Sky Q Plus box in reality. Like, it is kind of like the most popular video on my channel that has to do with TV thoughts. Maybe not. Maybe ITV 2022. Who knows? But I feel like they need to do a Sky Q Plus box so that people can not migrate over to Sky Stream or Sky Glass. They keep that as its own product. But honestly, there's already been tested a satellite free Sky box. Sky X over in Australia and Germany has already attempted this, so I don't know if they ended up getting Sky Glass. I'm not going to do my research on it for zero because it's a bit in a pain to really do that. Now, the other thing, what does it mean? Well, already right now you have Sky Q and maybe like a lot of satellite boxes as well. Virgin Media already has an internet-only box, and I feel like, do we really want internet? I mean, yes, they would do, but even though the internet will probably go down like rarely, but honestly, I feel like my honest opinion on the idea of an internet TV box is fine, because Virgin already does it, EE does it, I'm pretty sure very soon BBC is going to do it, and that's what we're going to talk about next. So, we all heard, according to Adam Martin and also The Sun and all that, BBC is working on a box which provides Freely. Freely is the new thing that replaces Freeview. Now, to be fair, the only thing I knew about this was Adam Martin. Actually, speaking of which, I might talk about this as well. The reason I do these TV videos is because of him, and QMB as well, and if you count that as well. But I am one of the 0.1% of Adam Martin viewers, and obviously I enjoy his videos. He makes very good videos on TV, and that's one of the reasons why I started this TV series. So, what does this mean? Well, I don't know if they're gonna do it like a Fire Stick. Now, the Fire Stick is like a very good box owned by Amazon. It's like one of the best things alongside Amazon Echo, but I feel like it's good. But I don't know why they would need to make a separate one. And already there's been a Freeview box coming, but about the BBC one, apparently BBC really wants to rival a Fire Stick, and to be fair, it might just spell doom for Freeview and FreeSat. I don't even know if FreeSat's even gonna live. Back talking about the whole satellite thing, I'm pretty sure that FreeSat uses satellite, which if they do, like, that might close down. But to be fair, yes, Freely does require satellite dish. This is where I normally question myself. But do we think Freely is going to kill off Sky Q and then FreeSat? Now, to be fair, it might genuinely happen, really. Freely is more like Freeview, but I'm assuming internet only. And that's generally all it is. Now, it's basically a streaming service only on an internet connection or a Freely compatible TV. But to be fair, the Freely box will be kind of like Sky Stream. Now, Freely is kind of only available in select TV models. And I know there's a lot of people happy with what they got, satellite and all that. But if people really want Freely, I guess you wouldn't really want to upgrade your TV just to have Freely. I mean, even by 2029, you might even think about, if you're a Sky customer, you might even think about migrating over to Sky Stream or Sky Glass. But Sky Stream is more of that. Like, we always seen putting a internet-only box in, but keeping your television set. Sky Stream's already done it. Virgin has kind of already done it. I mean, they have really done it as well. So Freely might be the next one to do it. So, yeah, I would really like to see a Freely streaming box. If it's like Sky Stream, all the Virgin boxes, all the FreeSat ones, even without the satellite capabilities, or maybe something more of the lines of a Fire Stick rival, which I wouldn't mind either one of which, but it would be interesting to see what that would generally look like. Now, I really want to genuinely talk about this even further, because, to be fair, the thing is, the way the BBC says that they want to, because I'm saying this from the Adam Martin video, which I watched, about this BBC TV streaming box. Like, the BBC clearly says they want to own the digital switchover and not get dragged in, because we all know that in 2012 they shut down the final analogue services, and that's for Northern Ireland, with BBC One Northern Ireland, UTV and BBC Two. So, I mean, I kind of see that they don't want to be dragged, but I feel like they want to own the digital switchover. Even though like in the 2000s they've been preparing for the digital switchover. So yeah, I kind of see what they mean by that. But further aside, I'm wondering if this freebie box is going to be a very BBC owned box, or will it genuinely just be freebie, but it's made by whoever's designed for it. Freebie? Hang on. To be fair, really is owned by Everything UK. So, I don't know if Everything UK or Everyone UK actually, sorry about that. This is why I normally typically has a script, but because this is unscripted, you can count these mistakes. But Everyone TV, which was responsible for Digital UK, I don't know if Everyone TV is going to be the one providing this TV box, or will the BBC be doing it? I wouldn't mind one of which, but it's probably going to be the BBC doing it. If they're promoting it as BBC, then yeah, it will be BBC. There's no point to admit it's going to be that. But we will just wait and genuinely just see. And I would probably consider one of which. Even if you want to consider commenting in the comments down below what you think is going to really happen with this BBC freely Everyone UK box, going to be just let me know your honest opinions down in the comments down below. Now to the STV talk. I made a video talking about should ITV buy STV 3 times. Now, I'm going to be talking about something pretty different, really. And the thing is, I really now don't see that this should even be the case. Because the way it is because I generally kind of like the idea of it being independent. To be fair, I mean, the new STV news look kind of looks great, and people are generally glad that ITV doesn't own STV, and I'm kind of glad that STV has been and it still is independent, and I kind of agree with that. In my own cases, STV is great, but I just feel like it's good. It's fine branding, in my opinion. Honest opinion, but I generally just feel like STV doesn't really need to be owned by ITV generally. Even if myself has once said it 3 times on 3 occasions, but I just don't know what we want to say, really. And to be fair, the STV really is doing great with the way they split news bulletins for the North and the Central. Even though we can kind of count the South, which it's not really STV, it's really more ITV news. But to be fair, even if ITV buys STV and then they put ITV Border under the STV branding, mainly for Dumfries and the Scottish borders, because to be fair, I don't know, this might sound weird, but I'm pretty sure the south of Scotland, west of Scotland, generally somehow randomly has both STV and ITV1. Even if the places where Dumfries and Galway, if you're in the middle part of Ayrshire and Dumfries, and you have or Galway, you might just have one of which, because in Ayrshire it's mainly STV, in Dumfries and Galway it's ITV1. But I'm just thinking, I don't really feel like ITV should even buy STV generally. It's just, I just don't think they really need to do it, because for one, I feel like if they want to do it that looks like the logo that I assumed that was going to look like, anyways, but Brody thinks it's that word I'm not going to say, because I don't want to say a swear word here, unless it's on the podcast if you want to go and see that on Mirror Nature 2. But I'm just saying, I don't feel like ITV should really buy STV in just some honest way. The news look is fine. Like, I like the new studio. It looks clean, it looks modern. Like, to be fair, when they used the 2014 to 2025 one, it looked out of date, really, because even though they changed the branding a bit, and even when they temporarily used like the balcony in 2014, when John Mackay once did an STV News Glasgow on the balcony of Pacific Quay, or even when either the presenters in Aberdeen and maybe Kellyanne Woodwind or John Mackay doing all the Aberdeen presenters doing it in like a temporary part of the building because of new studios getting built. Like, that looked awkward. Even when I watched a bit of random old STV news around then, I was confused. Why is the studio so like that? Until when we saw that new studio come out with the new modernized, energetic look, which, to be fair, looks great. And I know that they still use the same colours, blue, red, and also about the red and green for weather and sport. But I don't know if this is going to be set publicly, but I'm also working on a different video very soon, next week, I believe. But that opinion's over. I want to talk about the iPhone 18. Now, I never do this. Make sure you comment down below if you want to talk about this. Any of the respective topics I talk about. This video is way too long, and that's just going to cause a lot of stress in my... this is going to cause a lot of problems with exporting and all that. So that's it from me here. Goodbye. Peace out.